I legit forgot that I was going live. Like I was like, my alarm is going off for some reason, and I don't know why it's going off. But forgot that I was going live. Awesome. It's working now. So I guess we just gonna wait. Remind people that I'm live. Because I forgot that I was going live. It's been a fun day, guys. Fun day. Oh man. Today's Thursday. Okay. Hi, Ash. How are you? I'm gonna draw while we wait, but I want to hear how you're doing. Oops, shoot. I almost dropped that. I'm actually doing okay. I am just tired. I have not been getting a lot of sleep lately, so I'm a little tired. And I'm just drawing a lot. I mean, the funny thing is, not sleeping has really helped my creativity. So I've been drawing a lot of things. Like I'm working on a bookmark right now that I really, really like. And I think I'm going to do like the base of it, or rather I'm going to do a preliminary round of drawings from my sketchbook, as bookmarks now, because I kind of just really like it. So it's one of those things, just like, ooh, cool, this is going to be cute, or this can be cute. Where's my phone? Okay. Have to remind people I'm live so they won't call me. Oh, I didn't put my little banner thing up. There we go. See, and the funny thing is, like, I'm creative sometimes. Like, I would love to feel like I'm creative 24/7, but I can't even take that kind of credit because I'm not. Like, I have moments where I just come up with all of these ideas, and then I start working on them, trying to execute them, and then I get very frustrated that it's not easy for me to execute them. And then I end up like stopping for a while and going to something else. I have plenty of things in the queue that are half done that I'm like, I really need to just start tackling this long list of things that are half finished. Hi. Welcome back, guys. I'm currently working on drawing while we're waiting. I guess since you guys are here, you get to see what I'm drawing. Maybe that'll be a perk. It's like if you show up before I start talking, you get to see whatever I'm working on at the time. So let's see. Oh, and I do have more sketchbook things because it all plays into the reading planner that I'm working on. So I have to show you guys that as well. Also, like, just to plug a homie, y'all saw Cookie Sticker Co. and Honeybee Shop's collab for their washi. I'm super excited. I'm so happy for both of them. They came out so good. Hi, guys. While we're waiting here, I will show you guys what I'm sketching. So this is a bookmark that's coming up. I have been watching like Skillshare videos trying to learn how to use different brushes and things. So obviously we have that. I think I am going to extend this out though so it can be a print because I really want to make it holographic. Yes. Just like I said, I told them don't FaceTime me, don't call me. And sure enough, in the FaceTime, they call me. Or in the thing, they call me. And that was my siblings. It's like they forget every Sunday. But yeah, so that vote that you guys did for the August plan with me, obviously the one that won was Kinky Hair Mermaids. I was gonna leave it just as Kinky Mermaids just to see what you guys were gonna say to the theme being just left as Kinky Mermaids. But I decided not to. But yeah, I like the Kinky Mermaid theme. I've been drawing a lot of mermaids in the past week or two in my sketchbooks, so I am definitely kind of happy that y'all picked that. But yeah, like I finally figured out how to get clouds, and I'm kind of obsessed with digitally drawing. I'm working on clouds and texture because it's just something that I'm not really good at. I'm good at like the base, but I'm not good at texture. And then in my sketchbook, I'm focusing on the female form. So it's been interesting watching these two things come together into one, and that's how this bookmark was made. Obviously, I recorded myself doing this, but that will be for Patreon, which we'll talk about in 2 more minutes. Because the United States Postal or the Postal Service is trying me. The Enamel Pin people trying me. Everybody is trying me right now, and I'm just trying not to just go ahead and rip them all a new one. That's currently what I'm trying not to do. Because I guess technically that wouldn't be professional, I guess. So they say. But I gotta go through and redraw the fin. The scales, her scales are really ugly. I haven't. My dad said that what I could do for these lives is I could connect my laptop screen that I'm on right now to my iMac, and then I'll have dual screen, and that way I could do stuff with it because what is it? I have a Wacom that I got a while back from a friend, and I've never used it. And I'm dying to kind of get into like Photoshop and draw and stuff. So I feel like that's something, obviously that's going to be a Patreon thing too. But the drawing right now is not Patreon. I am preparing for that. And we got to talk about Patreon, y'all, because I have lots of questions, lots of concerns. I tried to look up like alternatives, and there really isn't any alternatives. So we're going to talk about that because I decided on prices and things so people could mentally prepare for that. I think the only thing that's bugging me is the clothes that the mermaid is wearing. Like, yeah, that's the only thing that I need to work on this picture. The background looks great. If I take everything off the background, or if I take her fins and stuff out, it looks great. I just got to work on the fins themselves. That's been the challenge for drawing. What is it? What is the word? The word for that would be, I don't even remember. Okay. So it's been about 10 minutes. Hi guys, welcome to another Power Hour. For those who are new, I got this idea from Erin on Demand here on YouTube, where she essentially has like an hour where she's just focused on work. I liked that idea so much that I took it to my YouTube channel, and we have a Power Hour where we just sit and talk about everything that's going on with the shop. And then for those who don't know, I own a shop. My name down there, melanineclectic.com. If you've never checked it out, you should definitely do that. Today, we are here to talk about a couple of things. I guess the first thing that I should get out the way is the stuff about pre-orders. I decided on holding off on the pre-order for the next pre-orders, just because I'm having so many issues in terms of shipping. My enamel pins are behind in production as of yesterday. So I don't know when they're going to come in, and therefore I don't want to do another pre-order and have more in the shop just waiting. So until I get word that they are finished, I will not be launching the next pre-order. So I am sorry about that. I know you guys have been waiting all month for that, but you know, save your coins because they're still coming. I don't feel comfortable doing another pre-order without knowing without seeing the final product of my current enamel pin production. With that being said, I don't know where my keychains and acrylic pens and sticker sheets are. They're still somewhere in the postal service. They shipped from the UK, and I didn't have a problem getting my samples and stuff. Like, it took a little bit, but it didn't take as long as this. Like, I ordered them, I think at like the beginning of April, and I got them at the end of April. So I should have gotten them already, and I haven't gotten them yet. So me and the company are trying to figure out what happened to my stuff. So I keep saying, like, thank you guys for your patience. I definitely appreciate it. It's just, I'm very frustrated because I have all these things lined up that I want to start making, but it's hard for me to like keep releasing new stuff if my pre-order stuff is still somewhere in the woodworks. And just for me, I'm like, okay, like I can keep releasing Simone's, Tori's, all that. But I cannot like release more enamel pins and stuff because they're behind in production as is. And I have to start getting started for fall stuff right now too. So there's that. Let me see what else in the pre-order category. I've decided that the enamel pins, the ones that I showed you guys last week. Oh, that's it. I didn't show you my final decisions. Which thank God we got the iPad because clearly. So if you guys missed last week, was it last week? I think it was last week. If you guys missed last week, I showed you guys some of the drawings from my sketchbook that I have converted into enamel pins. And so I've decided on the color schemes for them. Just because why not? So the first one, I don't even know what we're going to call it. I'll have a name. They're going to be gold enamel pins. And I don't know the size. Like, I know the size that I want them to be in terms of the smallest. But you're never late. You are always on time. Oops. So don't worry. My screen stuff is going to be fixed next week so I can just share my screen with you guys. But this is the first enamel pin. I'm guessing that they're going to be about 1.5 inches. I think that's probably the smallest that I will be able to do them, just because I do have some smaller details in there that I want to actually be seen. So that one, I don't know what they're called. That's the one with the head wrap. Then we have my favorite one is the plant lady, which I just realized I think I accidentally erased her mouth and I forgot to put it back on there. So forgive me, but the plant lady one. And again, like these are the mock-ups. I have put them into Photoshop and I'm doing like the Pantone colors. Photoshop is an interesting learning curve. I spend like at night, I try to take like a Skillshare class, but I don't get through the whole Skillshare class because I'm trying to learn how to use Photoshop, and I am a Photoshop noob. Let's see. Also, the #1 vote that was given from the book stack, though I personally really like A. Oh wait, no, I missed one. Did I miss one? Oh, I did. Where's the reading one? Yeah. So the last lady is going to be the reading one, and she's going to be available as a print too, which I will show you guys in a second. And then the majority voted for this one as well. So option A will be the last one for the reading one. And then I'm also turning this one into a print just because I want to see how my art prints do. Just to be very honest, I've always drawn. I just never felt like my stuff was good enough to be anything. So I've always doubted my ability as far as like, is my stuff good enough to be sold, or is it good enough to be in stores, that kind of thing. So this is what it will look like as a print. And I'm going to make the sky the holographic part of this. I might do her hair too, but that will be the print version. And I just need to decide on the background color. Yeah, so it'll be, what am I gonna call her? The reading one, the looking into the sky one, and then the plant lady. Those three are gonna be one pre-order, and I literally call it Melanin in the Sky is what I called the series. And you'll be able to get them individually, or you'll be able to get them as a set. But again, that is a pre-order. That is a pre-order I will start when I finally figure out where the heck this other pre-order is, because I just don't feel comfortable. Like I said, I don't feel comfortable doing multiple pre-orders and not knowing where the heck the first pre-order is. And this is the decision for Melanin Eclectic to go pre-order route is a new thing, and I don't want the first pre-order to be jacked up. So I'm trying to figure that out, and then we can get these next pre-orders done. I personally think it's easier for me to do pre-orders just because I can gauge the interest of the customer, and I don't have to keep a lot of inventory with certain products. Like this is the first time I'm taking like my sketchbook art and putting it on display. And so I'm real sensitive, and it's like if I put it out there and people don't like it, then what am I supposed to do kind of feel, which I know is ridiculous, but yeah. And then the next one is inspired by Slay, which you guys know I love Slay. And if you've read the book, then you know like no tomfoolery is a part of the thing that they say. So this is that enamel pin. This enamel pin will probably be in all of them, I think, will be 1.5 inches. But I did kind of want to make like a book badge, and I've been wanting to do a bookish related one for a minute. So we have those two. And then this is the one that cracks me up because me personally, I really like the dark colored ones. Like dark is my thing, but I also put it up for a vote, and you guys voted. And so for the book stack enamel pin, this will be the color scheme of it. Again, I personally really love both of them, but I like darker things better. So all of these enamel pins will be available for pre-order at the same time. Now, this will be the first time that I ever do, that'll be 5. There will be a total of 6 enamel pins. I haven't finished the last one because I just can't decide. It's a plant related one because if you're on my Instagram, you also know I have a plant issue. Let's see. Then another thing. So if you saw on my IG, you saw that the third character is finished. And my sister was supposed to come on the live today and announce her name and announce the winner. But we have some family things going on that she is unable to attend. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say her name, and then I'm going to just send a message to the winner. And let me give her a background. For those who don't know, I have shop characters. They are Simone, Tori, and this new character, and they are inspired by me and my sisters. So this last one, she is our baby sister, who we love very, very much. And we let you guys pick the name. So I want to introduce you guys. I want to introduce you guys to Corinne. So we now have Simone, Tori, and Corinne, which I think we're going to spell with a K. I haven't decided. But you guys are the first people to know that. So she will also be a part of the new releases that come at the beginning of August. I decided I'm going to do one new release at a time because business has picked up. Like, it is such a blessing. I cannot really even handle how much business has picked up. That's why the back here looks so messy, because I'm working all the time. So it's having to teach me how, like, I had to order new supplies again. I just ordered supplies like 2 weeks ago. So I've got to like set myself up better. I've got to time manage differently so where I can do other things other than just filling orders. So for right now, I want to keep processing time the same. So that means I'll do one release a month, and then I will just see what I have finished at that time. And when I'm ready for the new releases, then I will send it out. Basically, I have a list of things that I want to do as new releases. So I've just been working from that list. And when I'm done with them, I share with you guys. And then when I'm not, y'all don't see it until I'm ready. What is it? Another thing is a lot of the functional stickers that you guys have been seeing coming out of my shop lately have been very me focused. Where are my trash stickers? I have some stickers that I've been using. So for example, in the influencer set, so if you have a YouTube channel and you like planning like I do, I have a social media influencer set on my channel or on my website. And this one is one that we added last because a lot of people don't realize this, but like YouTube doesn't always caption your videos correctly. Especially if you speak faster. That's why sometimes, if you guys notice, I've tried to slow down when I talk because I want YouTube to go ahead and pick up my voice so that I don't have to go back and caption. But in the off case that it does, I go in and I edit. Alicia, we're going to talk about Sailor Melanin Moon in a second. So one that is coming in August are these. These are trash reminders, which are so simple, but they help me because I can't tell you how many times that I have forgotten to put the trash out and then had to wait like, another 3 days before putting the trash out again. So I'm going to do that. It's a trash one and there's a recycle one. So as far as functional stickers, I'm still producing a lot of functional stickers that are house-based because this is kind of my current environment. So it's easier for me to pull from that. Let's see. Let's talk about Sailor Melanin Moon. So Sailor Melanin Moon is still a thing. She is still very much out there. We are still waiting. We've gotten our bookmarks. Our bookmarks are ready to go. We are still waiting on the sticker sheets, the keychains, and the enamel pins. Enamel Pin guy wrote me. They are behind in production. So I'm basically just going to be asking for an update from them like every week. And that way I can keep you guys updated. But they're behind. Hopefully they get it done within the next week. They shouldn't be this far behind. I did not order that many. But I am thinking of trying a different enamel pin manufacturer. which sucks because I really like this one, but I need faster production. So I'm probably gonna try a different one. I might try a different one with this next pre-order just because. Ooh, shoot! Like the Sailor Melanin Moon ones, I'm gonna keep with the same manufacturer, and then I'm gonna put the Nubian ladies with a different one and see how they turn out. The Outer Circle or the Outer Scouts will not be making an appearance probably until next year. And that's because I'm trying to work on different types of projects that will expand Melanin Eclectic's product range. So I don't have the time to devote to the Outer Scouts. Plus, with Corinne, I kind of need to redo some of the Scouts because I wanna do Tori, Simone, and Corinne in the Outer Scout realm. Basically, the Sailor Scouts were Simone, and then Sailor Venus was Tori. So I'm thinking that I think Corinne might be Sailor Saturn. Simone is Sailor Pluto because that's my favorite. And then I need to figure out who's going to be Uranus and Neptune. So, and then we need a Chibiusa. We need Chibi. And then we also need her dark form. So that's a project that I want to do, but I just have to accept that I don't have time to do that right now. So the Inner Scouts are coming. The Inner Scouts are already in the shop, but obviously their enamel pin thing is not here yet. I'll just have to keep you guys updated with that as I go because I just accept the fact that right now it is not happening. Let's see. Oh, so let's see. I think it was last week or the week before that, I announced that Melanin Eclectic is working on a reading planner that will be available for 2021. And I just want to give you guys some more information on that because I know some of you are very excited. The theme that I have chosen is Black fantasy, and the fantasy trope that we are doing are mermaids. So the themes for these planners right now, I want to keep them Black fantasy related, but I want to pick a new one every year. So this year I'm doing mermaids, hence why I've been sketching a lot of mermaids. I've been drawing a lot of mermaids, trying to like work on artwork because my original plan was I wanted to support other Black artists and highlight their work in the planner, which is something that I still want to do, but I might not be able to do it on the scale that I originally planned, just because the planner, for creating the planner, I refuse. I'm not breaking that budget unless I absolutely have to. So I'm trying to be smart about it. I've been spending a lot of time sketching because a lot of the artwork in the planner is going to be me, and then it's not going to be in the chibi style. It's going to be in the other style, and I'm very nervous about that. But I did send out the planner to some beta testers. So August will be the month of beta testing where I'm getting feedback from people who actually use planners regularly for their reading. And the plan is that I have 3 more weeks left on my deadline to get all the artwork done for this planner. And then I will be sending it off. I'll be sending off the pages and things and getting them printed. And then hopefully I can get 1 or 2 planners like in my hand, like shown and made so that I can do a video specifically talking about the planners, and they should be available for pre-order in October. That is the goal right now. No, I do not have a price. I still haven't decided on paper. This is a lot harder than I thought, but I am spending a lot of time on it. So I hope that it pays off. We have new Simone, Tori's, and Corinne's coming for the fall, because y'all know fall is my favorite kind of year. And I'm giving myself grace because, again, my business has picked up. Which I cannot, you guys, I feel so very blessed. I am 1 step closer to being my own boss. So I just like, I can't stop saying thank you guys for that, because it's just like cool. But I got to give myself grace and understand like this is a huge learning curve for me. And the best thing that I can do is keep doing what I'm doing. So this is actually like test pages I printed out of the planner. Oh, and then there's other pages that I need to add to my business planner, which is funny. Let's see. Oh, any questions? I'm gonna pause because I know that the live is slightly behind from me. So like once I put my finger here, then I know that I can ask the next question. Okay, I saw my hand go on the screen. So let's see. The next big thing that's coming is these will probably move to Patreon. I haven't decided if I'm going to move every power hour to Patreon, but Patreon is where you will see most of the work going down in Melanin Eclectic from here on out. Just gonna be blunt with y'all. Like, I would love to buy some more equipment, like where I'm working towards a sublimation printer for like the metal bookmarks and things that have been requested. I am saving for the laser cutter so that we can work on different melanin things. I have a lot of things that want to be done. And do you need a PR person? Ironically, I have 2 PR people that are patiently waiting for me to send out stuff for them. And if you are interested in being the 3rd PR person, just send me a DM at Shop Melanin Eclectic. But I do have 2, and it's on my list tomorrow that I am working on PR stuff because they have been patiently waiting and they're so understanding, and I just want to make sure that I have that together. But yes, back to Patreon. So first of all, I don't know if anybody has ever talked to you guys about Patreon from the creator standpoint. So I'm gonna just share it here because I have been doing research and I'm a little shook. I was not ready. So this whole time I've been seeing people like starting Patreons and and I'm like, it must be lucrative because a lot of people are on Patreon. I just want to know how, because I see some of the illustrators that I really like and I follow them and I support them on Patreon. And I never knew like what were the rates of Patreon. So for the particular tier that we need, because we're going to have different levels, let me just read y'all. So 8% of the monthly earnings plus payment processing. Payment processing is 2.9% plus 30 cents for payments over $3. And then 5% plus 10 cents for $3 or less, which cracks me up because it's like, because you can see like how much money their thing is being supported by. Hey, Tati. You can see how much their thing is being supported. So it's like, is this how much money they make after all the fees are taken out? Or is this what they make before? Because what? So we are going to try Patreon. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on Patreon, because if it turns out that I am losing money for Patreon, then I'm going to stop. But I want to like give you guys a breakdown of the tiers. So tier 1, I don't have a name yet. Like, I know that you guys were like, oh, you could do like melanin or something like that. And at first I was like, that's cute. But now I can't decide if I like it or not. So we're just going to keep calling them tiers. So tier 1 is the $2 tier, the $2 US tiers. And it is a bi-weekly podcast where I talk about pretty much whatever I want. Sometimes I'll let you guys choose a topic. But it's basically like my Melanin Matters videos on my YouTube channel, but they're going to be more business focused or things that I've been learning as an entrepreneur, that kind of thing, just because I want to really punch in my brand on Patreon. So we'll figure out exactly all the topics, but I'm ready. I have the first topic ready to go. That I need to do a second topic because I need to try to stay a month ahead. You'll get voting privileges in polls. Different Wakanda clans. That's potential. Obviously, you'll be able to participate in challenges, and then you'll have access to Lens, which is like the IG stories for Patreon, basically. So like I will be chiming in, especially since right now I've been working from home every other week. So on the weeks that I work from home, you guys will be seeing me a lot more, chatting with you guys, checking in, showing you what I'm working on, because I finish a lot of my work early, and instead of just like surfing YouTube, I've been working. I've been researching and all that junk. So I want to show you guys what I'm doing. And then obviously you'll get my thanks and my gratitude because I love the support. That's tier 1, the $2 tier. The next tier is tier 2, and that is the $5 tier. So you'll get everything from tier 1. You'll get access to what I'm working on, as in like I will be showing you guys stuff that I'm working on as I'm working on it. Whether it's like drawings or whatever, like if anything, you'll see me start from sketching to coloring to, you will see the whole step process. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. It might just be photographs because that's easier for me. You'll also get access to a digital download. Now, this digital download can be many things. Could be a calendar, could be a mobile wallpaper because I've always wanted to make wallpapers. Could be access to a digital Simone that's like not in the shop yet. All of those things are possible. Plus other options for downloads are available, like I said, like calendars or like stationary headers and things like that. That kind of thing is the kind of thing I want to make available because, again, these are things that I draw for myself, that I don't usually share because it's usually in my personal stuff. So why not share it? Or, you know, I might end up like creating some like badges or something that are easily downloadable. Those are the kind of things that would come into that. Also in the tier 2, wait. That's all of tier 2. I messed up. I do have to make these notes better. Where's my pens, Jesus? Okay. Tier 3 is $10 tier. So in the $10 tier, you get a monthly Patreon only video. So that would be like draw with me's. I have decided to move all of my business vlogs to Patreon, mainly because I wasn't really getting the views, to be honest, on YouTube, but I do like making them. So that will be where they go. The rest of my videos will stay on YouTube, but business related ones, they're all moving to Patreon. Unless it's something that I feel like other business owners could learn from, then yeah. You'll get time-lapse speed paints. I've already been working on a couple of them on my iPad, but I do actually plan on busting out the paints for some of these. So it promotes me to keep trying to create, which I like. And then on top of getting everything in tier 1 and tier 2, you also get a 10% off discount code. Yeah. Patreon. Don't worry. PR also will have a 10% off discount code. And then other times of the year, the code might go up. I'll explain that later. I'm still drawing out that stuff. So tier 4 is the $20 tier. So you get everything in tier 3, tier 2, and tier 1, except you also get a exclusive monthly Q&A session with me, where we do like we can do like a monthly live stream, a monthly Q&A. It could be me and like my sisters that you guys talk to us about or talk to us, that kind of thing. That is an exclusive thing for tier 4 and above. I don't know the name of it yet, but that's an exclusive monthly Q&A and then a monthly live stream date. And the monthly live stream date is where we'll just be, I don't know, drinking wine, talking, drawing, laughing, that kind of thing. And depending on how many people, I might do a Zoom where like we can actually see each other's faces. Hi, Ashley. But that depends on how many people want to do it. So the last tier is, so technically there's a tier 5 and a tier 6, but tier 5 and tier 6 have the same thing in them because one of them is international and the other one is US. So I had to do that separately because tier 5/6 is the tier where you get everything in tier 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then you also get exclusive stickers and or bookmarks. It just depends on where the drawings have gone that month. Access to all of my sales early. That includes Black Friday. YouTube shout outs. And then random times of the year, you guys will get a special coupon code. That'll be good for like a month or something, which I was like, I feel like that could work. Everybody likes a special coupon code. But it'll only be like valid for certain days or something. But usually if I'm giving you access to sales, I'm more than likely going to give you some benefits of that. But I say that there's a tier 5/6 because this involves me actually shipping things out to you guys. So to compensate for shipping, that's where the tier 5 and tier 6. So tier 5 is $25 and that's for US only. And then tier 6 is international only. And I don't know the price right now. My goal is to send it as a letter. So there won't be anything bigger than the size of a regular sized envelope. So I can cut costs all the way down because US wise, I can just use a stamp. But I got to make sure, I got to see how small I have to go to get the cheapest international shipping. So yeah, that is Patreon. Tati said the top tier should be super melanated. Super melanation. Oh my gosh. I think I just figured out what the tiers are going to be. Okay. I think, let me just. But yeah, I plan on launching this August 1st. And if you do choose to support me on Patreon, thank you so much. If you don't, I don't fault you. I understand. Thank you for the support that you give me on my YouTube channel or wherever else you want to support me. Totally understand if you don't. I need to write down. I guess, does anybody have any questions? I guess that's what I should ask. Oh my gosh, it's already been 43 minutes. Holy mess. Have I been talking that much? Sorry. Let's see, what else? Oh, for those who are watching that ordered from the sale last weekend, thank you everyone who supported. I sent out my first batch yesterday. This is my second batch. So, and I have a third over here that I might also get that done and have that shipped out tomorrow. So when I go to the gym tomorrow, I drop off those at the post office because they're right next door. So you should be getting some notifications from me. Some people got notifications early. I accidentally printed your shipping label early. I've never done that before. I normally print out the shipping labels when the package is ready to be sent to the post office. So if you got it early and you haven't seen movement, my bad, I made a mistake. I was way too excited to push the shipping label button. But yours is coming. Trust me. After that, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 9 more left from the sale. And then I have a couple more from this week, and we should be back in the clear. And yeah. Oh, also my mailers are going to be changing. So you're going to notice some other colors coming in. I want purple mailers, like the sturdier bubble mailers, but I can't find them anywhere. And I need a bulk amount. Melanin Eclectic is also on the search for new paper. The company that I normally order my paper from, they're not terrible, but I feel like their quality has definitely dropped over time that I've been using them, and I'm not a fan anymore. So I'm in the search of new paper. But with that also being said, searching for paper is fun and hard, and it is something that I will be sharing with you guys on Patreon, because I don't think people realize what goes into trying to find the right paper for your planner, or the right paper for stickers for planners, because it is a headache and then some. Also, with the way that the business is moving, we're also able to invest in a new inkjet printer, which thank God, because I've been using the printer that I had from college, and it's a good printer, but it's not made for my business. It's not made for business. It's made for like personal use. My little girl been struggling. Bessie been struggling. So we are going to be investing in a new inkjet printer. Like I said, sublimation printer is coming next. I'll update you guys on, like, I feel like at some point I'm gonna make a drawing to show you like where I am in terms of saving for the laser cutter, because like monetization, I'm definitely getting it by the end of the year. Yes, I want purple metallic mailers so bad, but every site, because there are some shop owners, shout out to y'all, who are very open to me when I ask them like where do they find their stuff. They're very open. However, everywhere I went looking for purple metallic mailers, sold out everywhere, every size. And I need to get at least 3 different sizes to compensate for enamel pins and things. Let's see. Oh, we're also going to be designing, I guess I'm going to keep doing like Patreon spoilers. We're going to be designing backing cards for enamel pins, and then backing cards for keychains, and other types of things that I would like to put backing cards on. We're also getting a button machine, so that's something we'll be experimenting with together. I guess it's time to show you guys what's currently in my sketchbook, which will be starting in August, will be a Patreon exclusive. But again, like I said, my sketchbook is, I'm sensitive about my ish. So like I said, I've been working on mermaids because that is the theme for the reading planner that I'm working on making. If this reading planner is successful, I will branch out into regular planners. It's just right now I'm picking one and going with it. So I've been working on hair, and I've been working on hair and body shape. So we have like the kinky twist out, which I'm digging. Her body is misproportioned, like her arms are not working for me. So I was like, we're gonna scratch that. I have locks, which I need to get more, they need to get more form. Like I said, I'm just working on different silhouettes, different body types, different everythings. Then we have, this one is one that I'm working on. In terms of like movement, I just got to finish, because she's gonna have a different type of dorsal situation. So there's that. Plus I need to give her a crown because I wanted to. This is the bookmark that you guys saw me working on, which I will show you guys again because we're about to end this live. Also another thing. Okay. So I have been obsessed with studying the bodies of women that are a little bit more androgynous, with the broader shoulders. I don't know why, but they always just look so majestic to me. So I'm working on her, where she's got broader shoulders. I want her to have more of a masculine build, which also kind of, which I'm hoping will represent more of a non-binary look, because to be honest, I don't really know how to draw. Like, it's like, to say I'm going to draw non-binary is very interesting because it just is. So I'm trying to do different. I've been looking at different women, or I've been looking at different people who identify as non-binary and drawing their body types, if that makes sense, because I can't really, not something you can Google. Yeah. I don't even know if I made sense when I said that. But like I said, I'm working on different hair. This one is, so the idea is that I want to draw a guy, but I'm not good at drawing men. And I haven't really been studying men's bodies either. I've been studying women hardcore. And then I just ventured into the non-binary world, which I'm trying not to sound creeper, because I really be just peeping people's bodies. and just trying to draw them. But I want to do one that is a spin on King Triton, but with the idea of like a lion, hence why he has to have locks. And I found a picture of this really fine looking dude. Like he was gorgeous and he had locks. So I wanted to take his face and make it that picture. And I don't know if my King Triton is going to have a full body, but you will know it's King Triton when you see it, if that makes sense. Because I don't know how to explain it. It's been interesting to draw these people and things, but these are just the bases of the different drawings. So I need a front cover, a back cover, and then I need 12 dividers for the months of the year. And then on the inside of the planner, I need to have one where I'm just sketching like pretty under the sea type things, or finding beautiful quotes or something of that nature, something very bookish. I don't know yet. So I've just been working really, it's like if I'm not reading Rebel Sisters, I am drawing. And if I am not drawing, I am filling stickers. If I'm not filling stickers, I am trying to create stickers. And it is just, it is a blessing and it's crazy all at the same time. Let me see. So like I said, I took that bookmark one and I've already turned it into a design. I just gotta find, there have been multiple times where I accidentally deleted things. So there we go. So this is the one that I'm currently working on from the drawing. I want it to be a bookmark. So this is what I'm currently working on. Like I said earlier, I'm taking Skillshare classes, trying to just get better. And then I'm currently looking for a brush set that I can buy that will give me more options for texture. So that's what we're working on. I figured out how to draw under the sea, which is great because I'm going to need that for all of these pictures, because all of these pictures need a background or they need something. They need something to stand out in the thing, whether it's like holographics or what. So you guys are literally seeing like production and like, you guys are seeing it from the idea to production, to creation, to testing. You guys are literally seeing all of that, and it is scary. But yeah, I don't have any Simones and Tories to show you guys right now. Somebody did ask me, do I plan on making Tori, Simone, and Corinne mermaids as well? I obviously do. They will also be mermaids as well, but I want to highlight a different type of art form. Other than the typical chibi, they will be options as stickers. You might see them pop their face on a couple of pages, just as a hello, we're still here. But I'm trying to work on my other art form, which is more realistic, to bring in more, to bring in another audience as well. Because like you guys are here, and you guys love everything that I do, but some of the critiques that I've gotten from even from friends, they would like my drawings to be more realistic because they don't like the chibis. They prefer more realistic. So I'm trying to broaden the span, I guess. So they are, wait a minute before I say that. Are they going to be witches together? So obviously now that I have 3, they're going to have to do like a hocus pocus or charmed thing. But according to my list this year, they will not be hocus pocus this year. Not this year. Sorry, guys. But don't think I didn't forget. I just didn't know if I was going to have Corinne done in time, so I didn't want to put that pressure on myself. But clearly, we are going to have to do a charmed, hocus pocus, and then I want to look into more like African, I guess the best way to put it is like African witches. I do want to look into that as well, so that I can represent all the spans. Yep, I knew you were thinking hocus pocus because the moment I finished Corinne, I was like, I can do hocus pocus now. But we're going to wait because, again, I have a list of all of the Simones and Tories and stuff that are coming for the rest of the year. And I'm just going to stick to that. When I veer off of this, I get very overwhelmed and try to do too much, and then nothing ends up coming out. So I'm sticking to my original plan. Let me see. We do have some pet related Simone, Tori, and Corinne's. We have, oh, that's another thing. So when Tori was introduced, I told you guys that Tori was a lawyer, which is what my sister is. Well, my other sister, the baby sister that is Corinne, she is studying to be a doctor. So obviously, we will be having doctor and nurses finally entering into the realm of Melanin Eclectic, because I was just waiting to introduce Corinne so that I could introduce the doctor nurses thing. So it's coming. With that being said, I'm mad that you just got the alert. YouTube is so trifling because we're literally getting ready to end it, which is very unfortunate. I will say that I am going to keep power hours right now every Thursday at 6:30. But if you want to participate, the power hours that I'm going to do on my regular YouTube channel, they're going to be like 10, 15 minutes. Only if I have new products to share. But we're going to decide on what day our power hour is going to be in Patreon. So keep a lookout for Patreon. That starts August 1st. Follow me on my social media. The shop Instagram is Shop Melanin Eclectic. My other Instagram is just Melanin Eclectic. So if you guys don't have any further questions, I am so sorry that YouTube did not send you notifications. I'm going to try to put the notification up for next week, because I think next week is our last like major non-Patreon related power hour. So I'm going to put the notification up for that on Sunday. Also, just to remind you guys, the Black Prose Book Club that I'm in, we have a live on this Sunday. We had to move it due to some tech issues, but we're good now. So that live will be on Sunday as well. Let me see. As usual, if you guys have any questions, hit me up on any of my social medias or my email, which is melanineclectic@gmail.com. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Bye. Mm-hmm.